Hello there. Talking about NEBIUS, obviously this stock is exploding, and why shouldn't it? It has all of the right ammunition to do so. NEBIUS is exploding because the stock has already been getting a lot of attention. This went from a $30 stock at the beginning of the year to $90. Now we have went all the way past $200. Deals have kept extending. New deals coming in, and now a company that was projected to make a little over almost $2 billion this year is now at this place of $7 to $9 billion by the end of this year. That is a massive jump. This is literally the lottery ticket of all lottery tickets of investments here of the end of 2025 to right now in 2026, just May of this year. Truly exceptional growth here. And it's having amazing moments here where growth could kind of just continue. When we see business hot in a company, like what we're seeing right now with NEBIUS, this more than likely will just continue. This is where popularity can really do wonders, not only for the stock, but just for them as a company in business. So NEBIUS right now is getting great deals. One of the core partners with NEBIUS is Nvidia, and anything Nvidia does, who they work with, it always has this added extra on it. So that is a core partner right there. But Meta Platforms just signed a $27 billion 5-year infrastructure contract. NEBIUS supplies $12 billion of deducted computing capacity across multiple locations. Meta also acts as an embedded buyer for up to $15 billion of remaining flexible capacity on specialized clusters. So this is truly amazing. Then Microsoft secured a $19.4 billion multi-year capacity agreement. NEBIUS provides dedicated infrastructure out of its Vineland, New Jersey facilities, allocating over 100,000 advanced Nvidia graphic processors to power Microsoft's consumer AI assistants. So there are amazing things happening here. So this is why growth is expanding so much, not only for this year, but this is going into next year. So one of the main questions right now, how does this continue? What does next week, what does next month, and what does next year look like for NEBIUS here? It is truly a place where the stock has done exceptional growth. And to be honest, with the market already being exceptional growth itself, who's to say that this doesn't continue to go here? If NEBIUS is now in this place of making yearly revenue of 10 to maybe even getting to 15 to 20 billion dollars here by next year or 2028, this is a place where we're talking about Anthropic kind of money that will be coming to market later on, big AI tech companies, software companies, and this is a place of this will fit right into the already excitement of the market where we have software, AI, tech in general just controlling the narrative of the market. So you're also getting this price right now of just this culture shock of what everything's getting here that has the word AI, software, infrastructure attached to it. NEBIUS here, I would not be shocked to see this go to a 240, 250 before a major consolidation, a pullback. And obviously that's hard to maybe look at right now because the stock has already ran up over $200. But you have to think, what looks to be coming here is more business down the road. And this is a place where, if they get another deal, it's just going to make this feeding frenzy a little more of a feeding frenzy. And we've seen this so many times in the market where we have these moments of companies getting exceptional business and the stock runs to parabolical numbers. And, who's to say this will not continue here? This is crazy growth. This is crazy money we're talking about right now. And the market knows it 100%. So before we do see a next leg up and a push, we may see some consolidation down to, back to a minimum 180, 200 minimum. But NEBIUS running with the overall market extending later into the year, I don't think this is crazy to see this company that is growing at a very fast rate with revenue. We could see just even more of a parabolical run. It really is. It's an exciting place to be right now with this company. This is truly a very exciting moment. So even buying this at a minimum of 200, maybe 180 170 if you can get in at that point, if we do see some extreme sell-off and profit taking here, which is very possible because the market has been running so hot. I think it's very obvious that we need to see some pullback before we get to all new highs here. With the new Fed chairman coming in here, the market more than likely will be a little rocky here for a week or two or a month, going into the next whatever we see here. But where does NEBIUS go from here? It's so early in the year that they're already working with monstrous companies here. I mean, we're talking about their bloodline essentially is the mag. That's good business. We know those checks will cash. This isn't a place where they're working with some mom and pop tech companies. No, they are working with the gods of the market right now. And this is why money is big, money is good, and we will see this more than likely continue into some other, maybe not as big companies, but even just little bitty deals that come in here at $5 to $2 billion to even maybe a $10 billion deal. This is just going to be more exceptional growth. And, we're talking about a company that is, moving into a $1 trillion market cap here very soon. So there's a lot to watch here with this company, 100%. Don't shy away from it. Keep your eye on it because growth could extend even from this point forward. It really is exciting. Take care, everyone.